So hey guys, in this video I will give you my thoughts on the latest chapters I've read for manga. Now I apologize for last week for not getting them out because I was at SAC Anime, so hopefully you guys understand. I really apologize that I didn't put out a video. But I will start now. I promise you right now we will start the whole weekly manga thoughts. So basically I will be talking about Naruto, Bleach, Hitman Reborn, and Fairy Tail for you guys. So the new chapters every single week that comes out, I will be talking about them and giving you my thoughts. Technically it's not a review, but just giving you, my whole thoughts on it. Not saying like, oh, whether or not you should keep reading or not. It's just giving you my thoughts on the take of what's going on, because manga is just so long. It's like longer than comic books. But yeah, so let's get to it. So with Bleach this week, there is no new chapter because they're going on break as of, last week. But last week, we saw the end of the whole, Ichigo gaining back his Shinigami powers arc and, getting rid of everybody from execution. Ginjo's dead now. So basically, there's no more villain in the story. So right now, we don't know what's going to happen. All we see is Ichigo going back to Soul Society and asking him to bury or give Ginjo some, mention, whatever, to all the other Shinigamis. So, also, as of, what happened to Aizen after, he's been gone, Gin's gone now, and Tosen's gone. The captain spots for their company has been replaced by the visors, like Shinji, Kensei, and Love. So I think it's Love, because I saw his hair is really long, curly. Yeah, so they've basically took over for, their captain spots. And that's basically all we learn about, what's going on in Soul Society right now. And, I'm just hoping that Bleach, goes in a good direction for me because, as of the last arc when Ichigo got his powers back, I mean, it was interesting, but at the same time, it was just okay. Ichigo's, really, really overpowered. In the last, couple of chapters in Bleach before the Aizen fight, he's overpowered like crazy. And now seeing him, back in action again, he's basically a force to be messed with, or a force to be reckoned with. Now, with that being said, I don't know what's going on with the new storyline or whatever, but hopefully it goes good for Bleach. With Naruto, it's been almost a half a year since the war between Madara and the whole ninja nations has gathered together and banded together to create one big, big army to go against, go up against Madara and Kabuto. So it's been almost half a year, and Naruto right now is facing against all the, nine tails, not nine tails, but all the tail beast host, or Jinchurikins. So as this is happening, he's actually facing against one of them with B, the 8 tails. So he's fighting, against, I think, the 5 tails. I know it's a monkey one. I can't remember how many tails he has, but he's going against one of them, and he wants to save them. And upon doing so, he does not actually save them, but actually releases them from the control of Madara by destroying the pain piercings that, uses the chakra to control them. With that being said, Naruto really wants to save these beasts. He doesn't just exactly want to stop them from attacking other people or being controlled. He wants to help them in general, and wants to be friends with them. He wants to be friends with Ninetales. And in doing so, in the new chapter of this week actually, Naruto has finally, basically, his friendship between the Ninetales has not reached a peak, but has changed in a different tone. Instead of arguing with each other and Naruto actually sort of forcing the Ninetales to draw the power to him, and Ninetales basically having to listen to him. But now he has finally befriended the Ninetales, which is a really good thing. I like seeing that. It was really great to see that the tail beasts all had their own personality, and they're not just monsters, they also have feelings too, and it's great to see them, they have their own character besides, oh, they're the tail beasts, they're just monsters, oh, beware, be scared. But actually they do have feelings, and it's interesting to see B and the 8 tails actually interact with each other, and Naruto wanting to do that with the 9 tails. But now finally he has released the gate, and finally they are working together as a team, actually agreeing with each other for once, which is great. I love that. And that's good. So right now Naruto is going great. I love Naruto. I mean, yeah, it can go on for a little longer between the fight between Madara. After fighting Madara, we don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. I don't think it is Madara actually, because I remember they mentioned that he's not Madara after they resurrected the original Madara. So we'll just call him Toby, because I keep calling him Madara because that's what they kept referring him to. But let's call him Toby. So after the fight with Toby, we don't know when Sasuke is going to arrive, but we do know that Naruto and Sasuke are going to have an all-out battle, and one of them is going to have to survive. But Naruto is going to try to come back, with both of them alive and with Sasuke still, holding on to becoming good. But we don't know what's going to happen, but thus far, seeing how Naruto is going on right now is going good. I like Naruto. The tone of it with the whole tail beast, being friends with them, is really great. I like that. Next up will be Hitman Reborn. Now, in Hitman Reborn, we just started off the representative battles. Now, each Araka Breno, if I did not butcher the name, they all have representatives. Like Reborn has Suna as a representative. Verde basically has Mukuro. Fawn has Hibari, and so on and so on. So each Araka Breno has a representative. Now, the round 1 of the battle has already, ended. Now we're going to round 2. And then in the last arc, basically last week, we saw Byakuran and Suna, form a team and form an alliance together. But what was happening was Colonel basically fired a maximum canyon shot to everybody's watches except for Suna's, because, they're together. They're, basically an alliance, so they couldn't, fire at Suna. But in doing so, Suna wanted to protect Byakuran, and, Byakuran basically jumped in front of a bullet and took the hit and destroyed his boss watch. Along doing so, this really got Suna really, really upset at his father, because, his father is basically Colonel's representative. So in doing so, Suna's really, really pissed off, and he fires up and, goes against his dad. Now, not Musuko, but Mukuro and his gang basically flees the scene, and Suna and his father have an all-out fight against each other. But Suna still, with his rage, he is unable to even knock down his father. As in the previous chapters, the first fight, his father gave Suna a free shot, and Suna punched him as hard as he could, but did no damage. So now, in doing so, he got really pissed. Still can't do no damage to his father. His father just throws him around like a piece of paper and is about to actually break his boss watch. In doing so, after that, we see 2 bullets fire. And we see, not Suna, but Reborn in his adult form, as he has released the curse for a couple of minutes, or a couple of seconds, just to save Suna's butt. But now Suna has a new lesson to be learned. Now, this lesson, we all know that Suna, in each chapter, he goes through like a lesson with Reborn, or, gaining new abilities. Besides the Shinmon arc, he didn't really learn much, but, back in the Future arc, and when he was training with Reborn to fight against, what's his name, Zanzasu. So after that, I really like Reborn. Reborn is one of my favorite mangas ever. I mean, not ever, but it's really, really great. Like, I'm not saying it's like better than Naruto or Bleach, but it's fairly decent. It's really good. I mean, they don't really, like, it's not like really slow pace at times. I mean, sometimes it is slow pace, but sometimes it gets you involved and it's interesting. And it just has this mysterious revolving around everybody around, each character. It's great. I love Reborn. I love their characters. I love the whole, mafia family and protecting one another and Suna's guardians. I love them all. They're all great. I love Reborn. So Reborn is doing great right now. For Fairy Tail, now, as a Fairy Tail right now, it's probably 7 years in the future. As of the previous arc before, 7 years into the future, and basically Natsu and Fairy Tail are competing in a big, gigantic guild tournament. Now, in the last issue, we saw them, basically start the preliminary rounds, and only 8 teams are able to join into the final, all-out battle between everybody else. So now we have 8 teams together. Wendy, we found out that when she was incapacitated or when she was missing for the preliminary rounds because she didn't make it. So we find out that basically now she's okay. She's been found, but she's basically incapacitated. She's in one of the nurse's office or the health center in the tournament room, and basically she's unable to attend the tournament because she can't move because of something that happened. This black creature, basically, we saw in a couple issues before, a couple chapters before, we saw attack her. But what happens is we find out who the creature belongs to. It belongs to a team called Raventail. So we see the other teams actually join up in the tournament. We see not Juvia's team. Just like I said, there's a lot of characters in manga, and I cannot remember every single one of them. But Leon's team. I'm really sorry. Like Blue Pegasus and all these other guilds are joined together in this tournament. We basically only see all the guilds come together. We do not get revealed the last two guilds that are joining the whole tournament. The first place and second place guilds that we haven't seen them yet. One of them has to be Fang, which is a new guild. But so far we only see Fairy Tail, Raventail, Blue Pegasus, this mermaid group, and Leon's group. I keep forgetting their name. I'm sorry. It's Gray's adversary or all-time rival. His team made it, and that's about it. Yeah. I forgot one more team. I just keep forgetting. Sorry for keep forgetting. I really apologize. I keep forgetting. But I'm excited for this tournament. I'm excited to see how much stronger everybody's gotten. And yeah, that's about all I gotta say for manga right now. I hope you guys like this video. I know it's not the best I can do because just manga is there's just so much to talk about. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. For you guys who subscribe to me for manga. But yeah, I'm really glad you guys keep subscribing to me. But yeah, that's all I have to say for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later.